Hi, my name is Lorena Morales. I am as well from Venezuela. And my work is about movement, and I want to invite the people to walk around them and connect with them. I don't know when I start. Officially, I got started in 2003, but I was lucky to grow up on home where my mother is also a visual artist and she owned an art gallery for many years. So for me, art was part of my life, like something like normal for us. I grew up looking at art around my house. Usually my mom has all the walls filled with art from the ceiling to the floor. So and for us, always pushing us to take art classes with artists that show at the gallery. So for me at that time was kind of a hobby. I used to draw a lot, portraits with pastels, but I took like seriously art, like professional art, when I moved to Houston in 2003. Back in Venezuela, I was working, and then when we moved here, there was a moment that the kids were at the school, and my husband at work, and then, well, what I will do? So we decide, okay, then like start taking seriously and take art classes at the Glassell School of Art at the Museum of Fine Art, Houston. So I graduated in 2009. There, I graduated in painting and sculpture there. From there, like I have been like, for me, has been not a stop of experimenting with different materials. For me, the materials the use of material is really important, and is a important part of my research. So when I don't do a sketch, it's like I have an idea in my mind, and then immediately I start to figure out how I will produce it. And the first thing is to look for materials to do it. And then from there, okay, start the research, and then I do my work. But I am like, I find myself constantly pushing myself and looking for a new way of present my work. So I am always challenging myself to do it. More like all my work has a kinetic factor in it. It's about movement, it's about light. So they will change depending of the lighting in the room or the position of the viewer toward the work. I have done installation, sculptures, drawings, paintings. I really try to free myself to try everything. In my case, what is totally opposite to Luisa. I form myself into abstraction. As I told you, I used to do portraits. Since I was a little kid, for me it was drawings, portraits. But because I am always challenging myself, I was looking like, okay, this is like, has become too easy for me. I need to look for another ways to express myself. And there are like more, like I can become more passionate about it. So while taking our classes, of course, I enroll in abstract painting classes. And of course, at the beginning was really difficult for me. It wasn't an easy path. I always try to put some figuration or something inside my work. But then I became fascinated about patterns, like repetition, about the color, about the movement. And then at the end, it's like now has become something so natural for me. Like now I cannot see me doing other like an abstraction. And now this is my vocabulary, and to talk about home and how my perception of home has changed over the years. So that is the reason all my work is about movement. And the artwork I will present at the MADI is like the kind of the artwork I have in my background, that they are chromolites. And they belong to an exhibit, like partner exhibition I planned that the title is Color in Present Time, because it's talking about my current home in Houston. So it's like, okay, past, present, and future, and it's like when you move around them, like side by side, the roads become transparent, like past and future, like the past start like kind of disappearing, and the future is something that you don't know what will come, but what is it is the present, and it's the moment that you can enjoy really the colors. So, and of course I have, like I told you, I grew up surrounded by art, looking at Cruz Diez artworks and Jesus Soto artworks. So I believe it's something that maybe come with our DNA. So
Yeah.
I don't know, being a Venezuelan is like something that comes with us. Like it's something that we need to, if we don't do it again, it's something that we explore at any moment in our lives. And then I got the amazing opportunity while I was studying at the Glassell. I was selected to participate in an advanced seminary that was organized in conjunction with the Museum of Fine Art and the Carlos Cruz Diez Foundation. Seminary called The Doors of Perception. And we were a group of 8 artists that they select. We got a scholarship through the foundation, and we got the amazing opportunity to work with Carlos Cruz Diez side by side. So this was an amazing experience for me, and a learning and growing experience for me in this part of kinetic art. Yes. It's an amazing opportunity that we are from different backgrounds, from the same country, and we are like we are following like the same path of the abstraction, not the geometric abstraction. That is something that is really important for us. Doesn't matter what city or our work family we grow. It's like we all end with a similar language with our different states.